Okay. Oh, there it goes. All right, let's get going, shall we? So I'm going to down to Big Turkey School. She's going to practice. If I understood it right. She's going to sing. All right, anyway, I got a few other chores to do, but let's get going. I reset the trip. Yay. Let's see how it goes. All right, so what have we learned? So Kyle Carner from Out of Spec, he was in China and he stopped in a Tesla showroom to see a Tesla Model Y L. And what I find interesting is, there's several things I find interesting, but the thing is, so it has that third row, and Kyle's 6'1", right? He sat in there and he said, well, my hair touches the ceiling. Okay. So is it really tall? No, it's not, but he was able to set it up where he was somewhat comfortable in the very back or third row. Okay. And that's based upon him setting a position in the first row and the second row, and then he's in the third row behind those two positions. Now, is it something you're going to want to do a lot? No. Is it a Suburban or an R1S type thing? No. But for somebody who needs a little extra space every once in a while, yes, it's good. Or if you have kids, right? And by kids, I mean they're not teenagers yet. Whatever, peace and harmony. I don't know, it sounded like to make it in the US market, it needs some refinement. So he was talking about how the hatch lift comes to a point, a sharp corner. Yes, I have run into, I think it's on my Model Y. Anyway, I've run into the hatch lid while it was open. Yeah, that kind of stung for a little bit. But it was rounded edges. Not that I hit it on the rounded edge, I hit it flat. But anyway. The fact that he sat in it and felt somewhat comfortable is very exciting to me. But I get some of you are like, well, there's like 3 of us and I need a 3-row SUV like a Suburban. Why? Why do you need that much space? Right? I mean, some of you have reasons, right? Like my daughter would tell me that her husband helps some people get to church on Sunday. Okay? So there's a need for it, and it's a pretty constant need. It's once a week or twice a week, but when it's there, it's there. And it's often enough where you can say like, well, you know, I'm flying into Yellowstone, I'll rent a Suburban for a couple of days. Yeah. That's a trip, you're going somewhere, and you're going to have to rent a car anyway. So it must be something big enough to handle stuff. Although you pay more for that, right? Anyway, peace and harmony. No, I'm not saying I'm about to get one, and just like, at the moment, I don't see how I can get there. Although, if we ever get into this robotaxi thing, where we put our cars into the fleet, I could see wanting to have at least one Model YL, just for those situations where you need it. As long as it's being paid for by all the people who want to ride, it's good for me. Okay. So speaking of robotaxi and such things, oh my goodness. 5,000. So, it's a Tech Tesla? The guy up in Chicago. Anyway, he famously has a Model 3 that runs hardware 3. So he's talking about what he heard in the earnings call and some research that he did that he had a feeling. So he's kind of sort of excited about the talk about there'll be some kind of path to upgrade hardware 3 cars. And I would tend to agree with him. I wanted to hear the whole story before I commit to it. But he was suggesting he did some research and he came back with a price somewhere between $1,500 and $3,000 at the uppermost to re-equip your car with AI4. And I guess presumably with that extra memory thing that they're doing in the new AI4, which was also discussed. The fact that there's this new AI4 with extra memory. Green light. Okay. I mean, if it's a reasonable price, I don't mind paying for it. That means my Model Y can be put to work sooner. Right at the moment, I'm just thinking like, okay, the Model 3, he can go do work. The Model Y, I'll just use whatever old version of FSD to get around. But if I can put an equivalent of AI4 into that car, then all of a sudden he can make money. And that's pretty exciting. Whoa. He's braking because this guy is showing him the speed. Oh, it says 45. And you're doing 35? I don't think there's an issue there. Anyway, that's kind of what. So there was 2 paths that have been discussed. One path is setting up these little factories. It's a work line where people do all this work and get it up to spec. Okay, so it's not just the chipset; it's also the cameras. And John's thinking was, well, it may require some additional wiring work and that kind of stuff. Yes, you have a point there. I don't know, until they announce it, all we're doing is guessing. Okay? Okay. All of a sudden it's just over 40. The speed limit hadn't changed. Anyway, it's pretty exciting to have a feeling for a path forward. And to hear Elon quite clearly say, yes, we kind of made a mistake, and we're finding that AI4 can do it, but even AI4 needs some additional memory help. But I'm not sure where that leaves me with this car. It's AI4, but it doesn't have the extra memory thing that they did. But one would presume that they could come back and do some small minor update. I sure hope so. Anyway, that's the exciting parts of what I've seen. We'll see. Okay, with that said, oh, okay, what's going on here? Nothing much, just one person turn right. There's a guy over a trailer turning left. And there he goes. There's a pickup waiting to turn right onto our lane. Peace and harmony. Let's see, somebody was doing a video about SpaceX, about Starship. Are you talking about Just Read the Instructions, which is one of the drone ships? I don't know, people want to make drama about it. I mean, it's pretty obvious what they're going to do is they're going to take that ship and they're going to use it to transport a Starship and a booster from Starbase over to, how would they do that? Anyway, over to Cape Canaveral. I'm sure there's some logistics that have to be worked out somewhere, but...
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
Yeah, board that board. Board the board good. Beautiful. But I don't think there's any nail sticking up out of it, so it shouldn't have been a problem. All right, anyway. Peace and harmony. Okay, welcome back, long format.
Now turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
We need to give him room. FSD is going to do it. He's going to give him room. Okay, good. I'm not sure FSD was thinking that originally, but he got into that mode. All right, onward, upward charge. Oh, I've already said that? Sorry, I'd say that a lot, actually. Nothing wrong with wishing peace for you, hopefully. And if you're offended by me wishing peace for you, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The outside temperature is 81 Fahrenheit, actually, or 91. Sorry, 91 Fahrenheit. Whoa. It's early summer, man. And the sky, I mean, there's clouds in the sky, but I don't see any rainy clouds. I thought I saw something dark somewhere, but whatever, peace and harmony. Plug down. Wow, what is going on up here? Okay, FSD's trying to decide. He's picked to stay on the inside lane. And he's going to slow down for the flashing yellows. But he's taking on faith that the other cars in front of him went through with no problem. So he didn't have to slow down a whole lot. All right, human driver right turn signal. Let's move her to the outside. What do you say? There's a line of cars back behind me waiting to go up. Of course, we haven't got to the 55 sign yet, but. It's a Jilly. Oh. Let the slow person move over? I guess so. Oh. Okay, but that's the right thing to do. That light was going to turn red before we got there. Alright, so somehow I've gotten this, I think it's a series, although maybe it's just one or two, of videos that are proclaiming to tell you what, as a senior, retired senior, what vehicle you should buy. Now, it sounds like what they're assuming is you're looking for a modestly priced, let's say $3,500 used pickup. One of the ones they showed was a Ram. I'm not sure a Ram would be my choice, but okay. I haven't actually watched it. I mean, something like it. But it'd be interesting to come back to later. And then I never get back to it. It's just curiosity. So I don't know. I find it hard to believe. I think most seniors would probably want an SUV or a sedan, right? I think. I don't know. So is the guy driving in a sedan. Well, actually, FSD is driving, but it's a sedan. And my other car is an SUV, although it's a crossover or whatever you call that size. Right? It has seating for 5. It has some storage room in the back, plus some extra storage room. and it can handle a trailer up to 2,500 pounds, something like that. Which sounds really modest to me, but when I'm looking, you're like, oh wow, that's a decent sized trailer. I'm surprised. I think it's 35. No, it can't be 3,500, can it? I know it's possible to go to Tesla and get a trailer hitch on this Model 3, the refresh Model 3. Oh, it seems kind of expensive considering how often I would use it. I mean, I guess if I was still doing Iron Man, I would really want that hitch, but to put a bike rack on. But I don't know. I'm guessing they're one of the pictures looked like a Ford, whatever the Ford little pickup is, not the Maverick, the other one. What happened there? You turn signal, you're ready to go over, and then all of a sudden you go like, oh, I'm not going. We're way under the speed limit. You say your plan is to turn on to Anderson Mill. Anderson Mill. That seems odd. Oh, you kind of figured this guy would come up eventually and tried to force him to do it? I don't know. Ah! It's funny, the guy has a cartoon coyote on the side of his truck where somebody hit it. I'm kind of surprised we're going down to Anderson Mill. So that kind of means we have to circle back, I think. Unless he came up with a new scheme. Come on. I think the forecast is for heavier rainstorms to the north, possibly. Whoa. Look out for that Prius. Okay, welcome back. We're almost up to the QT.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Anderson Mill Road.
What? 334.9. Okay, the price of regular unleaded is $334.9 at the QT on West New Hope and Cedar Park. Man, dude, I just washed the car. Okay, for some reason FSD is just like, yeah, I think I'll just follow slow people today. Come on, man. Are you sure you won't get out of Anderson Mill? It's not quite computing. Oh, it's the wrong one. Okay. FSD may be degraded. You know, we could go into the merge lane. Just a wild, crazy idea instead of being a dumb Tesla person. That guy. We're going that way. Chase, Pigtail, Lakeline, okay. That sounds more reasonable. I was wondering why we're going down Anderson Mill. So he's going down to the Upper Ream.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Zeppelin Drive.
Oh, right, yes, Zeppelin. So we're going down a series of streets, get back to Lakeline, take Lakeline over. Oh, what now? Okay.
Now turn left onto Zeppelin Drive. In 500 feet, turn right onto Sunchase Boulevard. Now turn right onto Sunchase Boulevard.
God, I'm fire. Boom, boom.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Autumn Fire Drive. Now turn left onto Autumn Fire Drive.
Wow, okay. Come on. Come on, come on. Go, go, go. Yes, garage sale. Okay.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Pagedale Drive. Now turn right onto Pagedale Drive.
Oh, it's Lakeline Boulevard? Okay.
In 500 feet, turn right onto South Lakeline Boulevard.
It sure is. Okay.
Now turn right onto South Lakeline Boulevard.
What? What'd you say? You said right, right? I heard left. I don't know. Taxi 18. Wow, he's rolling almost immediately. Yeah. If you wait long enough, another car will come. It's a couple of kids. Your arena? I don't know. Just a guess. Click on park. Yeah, I figured you would do that. Model S. Oh yeah, that's something else that Tech Tesla showed was the timeline of various levels of hardware, autopilot hardware. Didn't quite realize it was like that. Oh wait, that means I got a relatively new version of hardware 3 without even realizing that's what I was doing. No, when I bought my Model Y, I didn't really know what I was getting into. I didn't know anything about FSD or robotaxi, none of that. Which apparently was around in discussions. I just didn't. I was new, man. I think he said it was April of 2020. Well, mine's a 2022 actually. I'm sorry. My Model Y is a 2022. The Model Ys go back to 2020. But I hadn't really realized that the older ones didn't have a Tesla chip in them. Whatever, it's curious. Oh yeah, let's go. He's picked up a little bit more aggressiveness than maneuvering through traffic. Not all the time, but I don't know, I'm gonna call it 50-50. I mean, there are times he's behind somebody who's doing 45 in the 55 zone, and you're like, yeah, this is good enough. I think he saw a pickup coming up, sort of, and he wanted to wait for that pickup. As soon as that pickup went by, he did move over.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Pecan Park Boulevard. Now turn right onto Pecan Park Boulevard.
HEB Plus. Oh, it's an Alamo Draft House. Really?
In 500 feet, turn left onto Lakeline Mall Drive, then turn right onto Pecan Park.
What? I thought we were on Pecan Park.
Now turn left onto Lakeline Mall Drive.
Yeah, I was on Pecan Park. Well, I am on Pecan Park. And we're going to switch over and get on Pecan Park?
Now turn right onto Pecan Park.
How do you figure that? Okay, he's calling this Pecan Park, but this is a driveway. I don't think you can go through there. Okay.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna park here? How bizarre. Wait, did you see that? He turned on the hazards. That was interesting. All right, 21.8 miles, 38 minutes, 206.5 watt hours per mile. FSD wise, no, he didn't do anything. Yeah, he didn't do anything other than a couple places where he followed slower moving vehicles on 1431. But once he went around them, we're fine. The interesting is coming into this parking lot. So I guess they're building some kind of store over here. and they have the road blocked off. And FSD chose to pull into a parking spot and turned on his hazards for a second and turned them off. Interesting. All right, let me get going. Dink, dink. Okay, touch the brake. Hit self-starting, start self-driving. I don't know, it's one of the workarounds I have to do actually fairly often. I don't know what to make of that. What? Yes. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Absolutely I should. Look at this guy, he can't even pull up far enough to clear the intersection. The car in front of him's waiting for a old person to walk across the street. He's too busy arguing with somebody on the phone, I guess. Where are you going to go? You're going to go right or you're going to go left? You're going to go to the right. Let's go to research. Okay.
In 500 feet,
Okay, went a
turn
different
right
way.
onto Research Boulevard.
Whatever, peace and harmony. Yeah, take a chance. Maybe you can go. If you wait long enough, another car will come.
Now turn right onto Research Boulevard.
Okie dokie. Looks like a mechanic driving that school bus. Which wouldn't be a big surprise. No, our mechanic shop in the school district they worked in, or the school district where their barn was located,
620 north.
some of their mechanics would also drive school buses.
Now turn right onto Ranch Road 620 north.
And no, since all the mechanics are based in Bastrop, they didn't drive for us. Well, I think if we were really tight, they would send somebody up. But that means it's like 3 hours plus however long their driving route that they're unavailable to do mechanic work. Yeah, it looks like we could go. Oh, sure. Okay. How about a little accelerator then? Take a chance. All right, so as human driver accelerator just to get him out of the hole. And we're like, oh, I'm not sure I want to do that. I don't care what you want. I want you to do these. You work for me. Taking away equipment, huh? Right, Ray.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Doomer Trail.
What? Why would I turn there? End that trip. We're not going there. I'm not quite sure where you're going, but you're obviously going someplace other than I intended. Research, Whitestone, Mopac. Maze Crossing. Yeah, this guy. That's the problem. He doesn't respond to UHCU. Start self-driving. Oh, I may arrive after closing time. That's okay. They have an ATM. Pretty sure I can get by without that problem. We'll see. I need to go to that supercharger anyway. There's a red line up ahead. What's going on? They're just going slow? Whoa, whoa, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna cut in front of that Yukon. How nice is that Yukon to leave a space just for you. $93. Certified firefighter. Okay. This should be a motorcycle place. Oh, it's at Sunset Friday, right? Hmm. 399.6 watt hours per mile. Man. But we are coming, like I said, it's like early summer. Okay, once we get past HEB, maybe. Really? You sure? No, sure. Check it out. Does it make a big difference? I feel better. Yeah, okay. Really? You were here just a while ago. Look out for that Mini Cooper. He's wanting to get in the crash. Dude. Okay, by getting over it now that somebody has actually passed us. I know, same thing, right? I feel better about it. Yeah. Pretty pink Bronco. Okay. The Rich Brenham. He has a Supra on this truck. It's just a little one, but it's something. He doesn't have an air conditioner on it though. Am I missing something? Oh, maybe it's in there. Possibly. Okay. Yes, I'm sure. Look out.
Ranch Road 2222.
Yeah, the way. Wait, that's an Ionic 9. It is, isn't it? It's an Ionic 9. Yeah, how are you going to handle this? All you're going to do is right here. Boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, I'm FSD. I scare people away. Yeah, that's how that worked. Jeez. There's a Camaro right there, dude. So there's a car following us. When we moved left, he moved left. But he was starting to go forward. He wasn't waiting like FSD was. What's this car doing? Whoops. You're going the wrong way there, dude.
Now turn left onto Ranch Road 2222.
This guy's spreading out gravel to level out his driveway. Okay. That's no fun. Yeah, that's not fun. J-Volt. Sure looks like a gas car. Volvo Penta. Volvo makes boat engines?
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Farm to Market 2222 Road, then turn left.
All right.
Now turn right onto Farm to Market 20.
Okay. Let's get going, shall we? He handles that curb a lot better now. I mean, it used to be he didn't like that curb so much he didn't want to move. Now it's like, oh, just need to turn a little bit. Where are you going?
Now turn right onto Farm to Market 2222 Road.
Yeah, let's not go that way. That's stupid. Yeah, let me take a shortcut that will actually work. So he came all the way around the building to go out on 2222, turn right. And then he was going to turn left and do a U-turn down there somewhere. When all you have to do is just come out to the road here.
Now make a U-turn.
Okay, he's picked it up. .5%. That's what I was expecting to see. What are you doing? You got here before me, right? I mean, I'm turning left, so I have to yield to you. But if you're not going to go, then what do I do? Ugh. Okay, what's this person doing? They're going. Okay, I'm surprised. Okay, foot on the accelerator, push them up, push FSD. Come on, go, go, go. Stop playing.
Now turn left onto Ranch Road 2220.
He's trying to decide which lane to go in. He should go in the inside lane, but both work. Hack car. It's a plaid. Number 86. Night Kid. Was he a street racer? That's interesting. So he decided that this cutoff is Farm to Market 2222. There's a Mustang right there, dude.
500 feet, turn left onto Farm to Market 2222.
Are you having a hard time seeing what's going on? I don't know. That's two people where FSD's kind of like, they weren't close enough to hit us, but a little too close to just pull in front of them. What's going on, dude? Yes, you're right. Welcome back, long format, sort of. Yeehaw.
Now turn left onto Farm to Market 2222 Road.
Oregon. And a really old Texas plate in front of me. Well, the letter starts with AV. Although it's a 7-position plate number. Yes, I've used the term 7-digit before.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Ranch Road 620 North.
The people I were talking to knew what I was talking about, so it's okay. He has an old Bucky sticker on his tailgate. It's like worn out, dude. And faded.
Now turn left onto Ranch Road 620 North.
Yeah. Whoa, way to go, Ford! Yeah! I mean, best way to use up gas is to do those little accelerations like that. Whatever, peace and harmony. It's what some people have to do. Look out! Ugh.
In 1 mile, turn left.
He had to move over, then he has to brake hard. Why do you have to brake so hard? People are slowing down for the red light ahead? Come on, man. He has a waggy. UVWX. Yeah, the X comes after that. See, Y is sometimes a vowel, so you probably won't get a plate starting with Y. So Z would be the next letter. At least that's the rules when I worked there. We're at 260. Oh my goodness. It's coming down, but man. Oh, look at all those cars way over there.
Now turn left onto North Quinlan Park Road.
I don't know if you can see them, but it's a bunch of sun reflecting off glass over there. And they just came up from the dam. Whatever, peace and harmony. Where are we at? 10.0 miles. 2.3 kilowatt hours used. 31 minutes. 232.3 watt hours per mile. Yikes. Okay. Oh, it's just a bunch of raking, but man, I feel tired. Okay, whatever.
In 500 feet, turn left onto University Club Drive. Now turn left onto University Club Drive.
Okay. You see the motorcycle guys over there,
In
but
500
he
feet, turn
thinks
right
they're
onto
okay.
North Quinlan Park Road.
Actually, they're kids, but
Now turn right onto North Quinlan Park Road.
it's going to be 8:30 by the time I get home. Oh man. They left their asphalt machine over here. Did it break down? Which way are we going? Northeast.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Ranch Road 620 North.
Yeah, we're going to splash. I don't know why they're watering the street. Oklahoma. All right. Oh. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm really, I don't know why, I'm tired.
Now turn right onto Ranch Road 620 North.
What's that guy doing? He was in the wrong lane. Oh man. Oh. Wow. Oh man. Yeah, a mosquito bit me on the side of my leg. And yeah, it itches. Oh, what are you slowing down for? Oh, there's a turn signal. Stay right there. Where are you going? He's looking the other way, which is a Yukon. So he's not looking towards me. He's looking the other way, but on the other side is a Yukon blocking his vision. I don't know. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. But sì. Show you later. Okay, human driver left turn signal. Let's go over why there's a spot to get into.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Anderson Mill Road.
Oh, that's a Suburban, isn't it? It's more letters. That's how I'm telling the difference. Foundation Road. I thought it was a different. I don't know. That was a different name. But maybe I didn't remember it well. Oh, whoops, yeah. Didn't plug in the doohickey. Go ahead, go.
Now turn left onto Anderson Mill
Don't
Road.
wait on it, go. Oh, look at that beautiful sunset. Okay, you're not seeing it because of the tree in a way, but it'll change quickly. There it is. Isn't that pretty? It disappears behind the hill. Yeah, man. Oop, sunset, 8 o'clock. What is temperature? 86 still? Wait, yeah, it's two. Still has 2 stripes. 2 strips. Oh. We don't have to follow this guy. You could just go around him. There's a semi there. I don't know why I had to say it was there. Oh no, let's already do it before you say. Okay. What matters is you did the right thing.
Turn left onto West Whitestone Boulevard. Now turn left onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
What's that? Hash browns is the word I'm looking for. All right, welcome back. We're almost up to QT. Maybe just a little bit early, but whatever. I'm assuming it's going to be the same price. Oh. 334.9. Price for regular unleaded over here at the QT on West New Hope in Cedar Park. 334.9. Diesel price, by the way, is 487.9. So that's come down too. Okay, welcome back, long format. Come to think of it, I didn't have dinner. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Mr. Kroll got mad, went by. Oh, he's turning right here. Too busy road racing, know where he's going. Dummy. It's okay. It's a Mercedes. You can go buy them. He didn't like what I said. I'll show you. Yeah, but you're paying for gas, dude. I'm paying for electricity. Well, it's a GL 550 4MATIC. What? Really? Okay, for those of you sitting in the back row who want me to do this, this is a Mercedes GL 450 4MATIC. And what people are asking is some general idea of car comparison. Ding, 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 ding. Welcome back, long format. Recognizing the 45. Okay, nice. That's more appropriate. Of course, it is after sunset, so it's sometimes he has a little easier time just going when it's after sunset or before sunrise. Although he's having a hard time getting over appropriately. He just realized there's roads closed. Or the right lane's closed.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Loman's Ford Road.
Okay. It's this sign here, isn't it? Yep, it's that one. He has to brake just to move, change lanes? I thought you were going to go. Yeah. Oh, that truck's gone. Oh, you're moving over. Okay, good. So I saw the motorcycle on the side of the road, moved over ever so slightly. I don't think we actually crossed the line, but we moved over some.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road. Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Oh. What is he doing with his headlights? So you warn me there's a cop up on top of the hill? Or is he complaining that I have my high beams on? Which I don't. You know, people do that. It makes you wonder, do I have to put on my high beams so you're blinded? So you can stop saying that I'm on high beams? They left all their carts out. Oh, but the trailer's still here.
1,000 feet, bear right onto Boggy Ford Road. Now bear right onto Boggy Ford Road.
Yeah, how about if I'd stay on Boggy Ford Road? It's really annoying how that has never been totally fixed. Excuse me. Yeah, come on. Well, admittedly, in the dark, this is not a... You don't want to go too fast on this road. Because there's deers crossing it at various times. But the bigger problem is you can't see them crossing the road. Although FSD will see them.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto American Drive.
Ding, 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 ding. Welcome back.
Now turn left onto American Drive.
Welcome to American Drive.
Turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Well, dude, you have deer all over your yard.
Santa Rosa Avenue. In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left. Now your destination is on the left.
Okay.
Now turn left onto Santa
Oh.
Rosa Avenue. Now your destination is on the left.
Okay, try it again. Okay, that was a human driver foot on the accelerator to get him to go into the garage. He was doing it, and then he stopped doing it. Oh, but because he stopped, oh, it reset it. All right, whatever. Peace and harmony. So total trip 70.2 miles, 14.8 kilowatt hours, essentially 15, right? 211.3 watt hours per mile. Yes, we're using more energy today. I assume it's because of how warm it was. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. The two things I know that I should mention is it's the same kind of thing two different times. So we're going to get on to Ranch to Market 2222, and FSD was kind of, to me, he's goofing off. Okay, you might have a different interpretation of it, but to me, he's goofing off. We need to get in the left turn lane. We're in the lane going straight. We need to move over. There's a Camaro behind us. Just about the time that Camaro was about ready to accelerate and go by us is when FSD said, "Oh, maybe I should move over." Yeah, not cool. And then there was another time when we're heading towards Ranch to Market 620, and there's a Mach-E behind me. FSD, for whatever reason, FSD decided he was going to make the outside of 2 lanes turning left. We really want to be in the inside because we're going to turn left real shortly. Well, because he lost track of what he was doing and he went to the outside, he had to move over and kind of cut off that Mach-E. So twice he acted like he either didn't have a clue those cars were there or just didn't care. Neither one of those answers are safe. Okay? Wow, scary. Otherwise, he was pretty much on the spot most of the time. Now, there were times when he was going slow, yes. And there are other times when he acted like he was in standard mode and did standard mode speed. At least what I think of standard mode speed. That seems to come and go. All right. So where I'm leaving it as, to me, it's an A minus because almost everything else is good. But those two places where he cut in front of those cars, and we didn't get in accidents, they weren't quite that close, but they were closer than was comfortable. And that's why I'm mentioning it. So, okay, grades an A minus.